indeed, we continue our focus on the tourism industry. Now, in the Western Cape, they're on the road to recovery, as we've heard. We've heard from the chief of Cape Town Tourism there earlier in conversation with Lindsay Dendlinger. And now let's focus some more on the Western Cape. We speak to Rashid Toefy. He's with the Western Cape Department of Economic Development, with interesting figures there on how they are forging ahead. Rashid, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We were talking just off air as I welcomed you onto the show. And the last time we spoke, we were very much in hard lockdown. Things were looking very dire. But you're saying you're starting to see the beginnings of the light at the end of the tunnel.
Absolutely, Marcelle. I think it's encouraging. We had a very good Easter season, I must say. You know, all things considered, I think what we proved was that our local domestic market, both people from within the Western Cape, but also South Africans seeing our own country, can really boost the tourism sector. So we saw some parts of the Western Cape having, especially the accommodation sector, having up to 70% occupancy during that period. So it is looking encouraging.
And now, obviously, the key, and this has come up in conversations we've had throughout the morning. Yes, it would be great if more and more international visitors can make their way back here. But, of course, that is up in the air because of various COVID travel restrictions and advisories that some international countries are still having on South Africa as a destination. But marketing to local visitors is indeed key. Do you think Cape Town or the Western Cape is doing enough of that to ensure that the Cape is seen as a welcome destination from a price point of view as well for our local travellers?
I think we are. In fact, it's one of our big focus areas, has been making sure that the industry is aware of pricing accordingly. I think there's a perception that Cape Town can be expensive, but as you get out of the city centre into the regions, people are getting very good deals, and there's been a big drive to have special offers like kids staying free, and we've had some campaigns that are focused on that. But Marcelle, I mean, honestly, we have to look at how do we lobby for opening up our market, both to our fellow Africans and also to international travelers. That really is the bit that employs a large part of our economy.
And we've heard that for that to be right, people need to be made to feel confident that when they come here, all COVID regulations are in place and they will indeed be kept safe. One of the innovations that the Western Cape is looking to lobby is for there to be a special visa for international visitors who perhaps want to stay here for longer, and because of work from home, you can really work from anywhere, to encourage internationals, visitors, to stay here for longer and to continue their work from here virtually. How far have you come in trying to get that right?
Well, first of all, it's not just the Western Cape. I think the whole country sees the benefit in that. We've actually worked with the Tourism Business Council of South Africa, lobbying via NEDLAC, but we're at a point at which we've written hard submissions from our ministry, as I said, but lobbying with the industry for this concept that's pretty well known in other countries, especially some countries in our sort of competitor set. So Portugal, Spain, Mauritius, they have this special working permit that allows you to have an extended time, possibly up to a year, where you can live and work remotely in our country. And we have all the right, the stars are aligned for South Africa to be a perfect remote working destination. So we're confident that if the Home Affairs could be amenable to that kind of slight change, it could be a boom for South Africa, because tourism used to employ 9% of South African population, and I think we need to see if we can bounce back to that. And opening up our visa regime is what we need right now.